Hi, Lotus. Had some hat in my tea. Oh, it's dripping on my neck. Oh, I put my hat in my tea and it's dripping down my neck. Hey, welcome to Prelude to Ulysses. This is the channel where we just sometimes read books out loud. Maybe sometimes we'll comment on them. What kind of books are they, you ask? Seems like... seems like mostly like religious texts. Yeah. Maybe like philosophy stuff over there. I don't know. None of it really seems to make a lot of sense, does it? Today, whoa, let's back up. Welcome to Alex Reed, Prelude to Ulysses. This part of Prelude to Ulysses is called Alex Reads the Popol Vuh. Oh god, I left 10 books to do this. Everything's a huge mess. Oh, that's going all right. That's not really going too good. That's how I feel all day, every day. Is it anxiety? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dentist. Shh. You want to see my impression of myself at work? It's fucking spot on. Spot fucking on. All right. Alex reads the Popol Vuh, the sacred book of the ancient Chique or Quiche Maya. I still don't know. I don't know what they're called. Did I learn it at any point? What the fuck ever. We're on chapter 6. Ooh, this is a big boy. This might be a double one. It doesn't have a lot of the... Very little of the footnotes that I seem to get stuck in. I don't know. I haven't really listened to any of these or much of anything I do. Every once in a while I'll listen to it. I don't know why I do this. I don't listen to it. No one else does. Maybe it's fun. It's fun. It's obviously fun. Because I'm a news reporter. Call me Dave Spraxisy. I used to be an artist. Now I discover 5 bursts of home. Read this lightning. That went pretty well. I was just seeing words around me and see if I could string together a sentence. And it worked briefly. This tea needs honey. Just hang on. Honey, grown right near me in... Oh, no way, for realsals. God's country. Okay, well, it does say local on it. I just thought that was a fucking con. Oh, so last time on the Popol Vuh, fuck, I don't remember. It's you? Last time on Alex Reads the Popol Vuh. Oh, yeah. It's kind of not that interesting. So Vocab Kooks, who's a bunch of birds, maybe. That's the name of a guy who's a bunch of birds. He's such a cocky piece of shit. He's got a bunch of kids that play basketball with the mountains. But he's such a jerk that they kill him. Maybe they do, but he's got 2 sons, Zipacna and Cabracian, that are just as douchey. And then these 2 dudes named Hunahpu and Spelunky. Whatever. Should we just read? Let's figure it out as we go. Hi, Lotus. Alex reads the Prelude to Ulysses. Alex reads the Popol Vuh. the ancient book of the sacred Chique Mayans. We're on part 1 still, chapter 6. Take a seat. Maybe close your eyes. Sip your tea. Did you stir it? Did you remember to stir your tea? Oh, you don't even have anything good to stir it with. It's a butter knife. I mean, that's the worst sound ever. Fuck. And relax. Spelunky. All right. Now we shall tell how the two youths shot their blowguns. Yes, they have blowguns. I forgot. It's so hot. Shot their blowguns at Vakabka Keeks, and how each one of those who had become arrogant was destroyed. What is this tea? Are the flowers not the stars of the earth? No. Oh, hi, baby. Hi, Lotus. No, they're not. No, definitely not. Stars are oases in a vacuum. Are they oases? Potentially, yeah. Heat. Flowers are just part of the planet. Maybe if flowers were... Maybe if you, like, dropped some eggs in the ocean. That's... If you dropped some, like, mountainous quail egg in the Marianas Trench, that's more like it. All right, let's get going. Okay, so let's hear about how hi, baby. How these fucking fuckfaces are destroyed. Vakabka Keeks had a large Nantz tree, N-A-N-T-Z tree, which is a beautiful tropical tree which produces a very aromatic fruit, similar to the white cherry. Vakabka Keeks had a large Nantz tree, so he's not dead yet, and he ate the fruit of it. Each day he went to the tree and climbed to the top. Hunahpu and Spelunky had seen that this fruit was his food, and they lay in ambush at the foot of the tree, hidden among the leaves. Vakabka Keeks came straight for his meal of Nazis. We'll just pronounce it Nazis from here on out. Instantly, not because they're sweet or cherry-like, but they are white, probably aromatic. I bet they didn't. It's just a weird thing to say, but I think the Nazis probably wore cologne. Is that weird? I just think that people who think that they're better than anybody else would pay special attention to how they smell, look, behave, talk. Why not smell different? I just think they're on cologne. So, let's not talk about Nazis anymore and how they might smell good. I'm not gonna call this Nazis. We're gonna call the meal Nancies. Nancies. Okay? No more weird stuff. Okay. Vakabka Keeks came straight to his meal of Nancies. Initially, he was injured by a discharge from Hunahpu appears in this passage instead of the usual Hunahpu, an error which is corrected in the course of the narration. Bizarre. Why would you not correct it as is? Because it's carved in stone, fucker. No, it's not. It sure isn't. If I had paid attention, I would know how this was made. Or who wrote it. Instantly, he was injured by a discharge from Hunahpu's blowgun, which struck him squarely in the jaw. In screaming, he fell straight to earth from the treetop. Hunahpu ran quickly to overpower him, but Vakabka Keeks seized his arm and wrenched it from him. Bent it back to the shoulder. How fucking exciting is this book? Holy macaroni. Wrenching it from him. Gah! Bent it back to the shoulder. Gah! In this way, Vukubka Keeks tore out Hun-Hunapoo's arm. Whoa! Surely the two youths did well in not letting themselves be defeated by the Vukubka Keeks. Damn, he fucking ripped his arm off after blow darting him in the jaw? Fuck, dude. Just because he was a douche. A douche! Arrogance. To be punished by amputative death. Death by amputation. And jaw pinches. Jaw poke. Okay. Wait, he's not dead yet. Oh, wait. Sorry. Surely the two youths did well in not letting themselves be defeated first by Vukubka Keeks. Carrying Hun-Hunapoo's arm, Vukubka Keeks went home and arrived there nursing his jaw. What happened to you, my lord? Said Chimalmat, his wife, Chimalmat. What could it be but those two demon... Whoa. Oh my god, I misread this. I thought Vukubka Keeks' arm was getting ripped off. Why did I think that? I read it. There's only two names in this. Damn. So he got shot in the jaw, then Vukubka Keeks ripped his fucking arm off. But then the last sentence is, surely the two youths did well in not letting themselves be defeated first. I think they did. I think they were defeated. If you go home without your job, the other guy took it. Carrying Hun-Hunapoo's arm, Vukubka Keeks went home. He's like, I'll take this. This is mine now. I'm going to just take it home. You'll never know what happened to it. What weird shit I do with your hand. Oh, man. What a crazy guy. Maybe he's going to sew it to himself. He likes taking credit for things. Yep, this is my arm. So weird. So, and then... What has happened to you, my lord? Said Chimalmat, his wife. What could it be but those two demons who shot me with blowguns and dislocated my jaw? For that reason my teeth are loose and pain me very much, but I have brought it, his arm, to put on the fire. Damn. Let's burn it. Let it hang there over the fire, for surely these demons will come looking for it. So said Vukubka Keeks as he hung up the arm of Hun-Hunapoo. They haven't corrected shit yet. When are they correcting this? Oh, this book takes forever to read. No, it doesn't. I don't think Vukubka Keeks bragging to exactly zero people in particular that he created the world is really worthy of these guys deciding to kill him. He's just sitting around eating his fruit. Doesn't seem like he has a lot. He's just like, beep, doop, boop, I made this, ba-da-ba-da-ba-boom. Eating fruit, that's it. That's not worthy of death. I'm sorry. Maybe he's worse. Maybe I forgot. Having thought it over, Hun-Hunapoo and Spelunky went to talk with an old man who had snow-white hair, and with an old woman, really very old and humble. Wait, let's read that again. Having thought it over, Hun-Hunapoo and Spelunky went to talk with an old man who had snow-white hair, and with an old woman, really very old and humble, both already bent, like very old people. We're going to read it again. Having thought it over, Hun-Hunapoo and Spelunky went to talk with an old man who had snow-white hair and with an old woman, really very old and humble, both already bent, like very old people. The old man was called Zaki Nimak, and the old woman, Zaki Nimatsiz. Zaki Nimatsis, the great white Coati, C-O-A-T-I, Coati. The old man and the old woman represent the creator couple, who, under different names, appear throughout the first part of these chronicles. The youth said to the old woman and the old man, "Come with us to Vukubka house to get our arm. We will follow you, and you shall tell them, these with us are our grandchildren. Their mother and father are dead, so they follow us everywhere. We are given alms. For the thing that we know how to do is to take the worm from the teeth." Okay, what the fuck? So he's like, "Hey guys, hey you old motherfuckers, we gotta let's go trick this motherfucker to get our arm back. We fucked his mouth up pretty good. So you go over there and be like, hey, can I fix your mouth? These are my kids." Okay, I think I got it. Oh wait, it is a common belief among the Indians of Guatemala that toothache is caused by a worm, which it gets inside the tooth and produces pain and discomfort. They probably learned that from pulling teeth, and there's like nerves or something. I don't know if that's true. God. So Wakubkakiks shall think we are boys, and shall also be there to advise you. And we shall also be there to advise you, the youth said to the literal creators, I guess. Okay, cool. I love this. "Very well," answered the old man and woman. They're like, fuck yeah, let's do this. All right, cool. Then they started out for the place where they found Vakubkakiks reclining on his throne. The old woman and man walked along, followed by the two boys, who stayed behind them. In this way, they arrived at the house of the Lord, who was screaming because his tooth pained him. When Vakubkakik saw the old man and the old woman, and who accompanied them, he said, "Where do you come from, grandparents?" "We come looking for something to eat, honorable sir," they answered. "And what do you eat? What do you eat? Are those not your sons who are with you?" "Oh, no, sir, they are our grandsons. But we are sorry for them, and what is given to us, we share with them, sir," answered the old woman and the old man. They fucking got a game. Old man, old woman? Bro, you guys are killing it. You're doing great. Such good liars. Meanwhile, the Lord was suffering terrible pain from his tooth, and it was only with great difficulty that he could speak. "I earnestly beseech you to have pity on me." What can you do? You ever seen Das Boot? I haven't seen it. What's it about? Shoe. Footwear. Eats me Dad's boot. Oh, the great Irish film Das Boot. Prequel to Boogie Nights, which is also about shoes, sort of. I mean, they're in the movie. What were we talking about? Oh my god, I can't do this anymore. Oh, it's right there though. So what's going on so far? They fucked him up, and he like fucked them up, and they're like, okay, let's get these two old people to go by there, and we'll trick them. And the old people are like, yeah, no problem. Awesome. Okay, we're good. Meanwhile, the Lord was suffering terrible pain from his tooth, and it was only with great difficulty that he could speak. "I earnestly beseech you to have pity on me. What can you do? What do you know how to cure?" the Lord asked them. And the old ones answered, "Oh, sir, we only take the worm from the teeth, cure the eyes, and set bones." "Very well. Cure my teeth, which are really making me suffer day and night. And because of them, and of my eyes I cannot be calm and I cannot sleep. All of this is because 2 demons shot me with a pellet from their blowgun, and for that reason I cannot eat. Have pity on me, then tighten my teeth with your hands. Dope. Man, you could just do anything back in the day. You could just go up to someone and be like, I'm an economist. And they'd be like, really? And be like, yeah, man. I know all about the economy. And they'd be like what? And I'd just have to be like, well, it all is based on a Rorschach curve, right? And I could tell you right now by looking at your business, sir, that you are on the lower, dark purple end of the Rorschach blotter testogram. And he'd be like, what? I'd be like, yeah, sir, I can save your business right now. But I need you to invest in yourself. I don't think that would work. Never mind. What? Very well. What? Have pity on me then. Tighten my teeth with your hands. Sure. Let me get my hands around that tooth. It's just a big tooth. It's an oversized tooth. It's like pretty large. I don't want to be like judgmental of giant toothed people, but it's crazy. Shit. Okay, I got this. Very well, sir. It is a worm which makes you suffer. It will end when these teeth are pulled and others put in their place. Where will you get these teeth? Don't ask questions. I made that part up. Okay. And others put in their place. So they're going to pull his teeth and put others in there. It is not well that you should pull my teeth, because it is only with them that I am Lord, and all my ornaments are my teeth and my eyes. That's a good way to think about your life. What jewelry do you have? These things that allow me to see stuff. You know what people don't want to hear is recommendations to get LASIK. I really want to recommend it to people. Like, I love recommending it to people because it's good. No one wants to hear it. Neither did I. Before I got it, what are you talking about? Okay. But I got good teeth. Kinda. Not really the best. Fingernails. Those are awesome. There's all sorts of cool things that are my ornaments. Butt cheeks. I got like a chair of bean bags to sit on anywhere I go. Pretty comfy too. I use them every day. What? Okay, we got this. And all my ornaments are my teeth and my eyes. Good on. I'm starting to like Vukubka Keeks quite a bit. I am fond of him. I am very cocky myself. I think that my letter reading skills are top notch. And they are subpar. What are you doing? We will put others of ground bone in their place. But the ground bone was nothing but grains of white corn. For reals, that's what it says. Very well, pull them out and come relieve me, he replied. Then they pulled Vukubka Keeks' teeth, but in their place they only put grains of white corn. And those grains of corn shone in his mouth. Instantly his features sagged, and he no longer looked like a lord. They removed the rest of his teeth, which shone like pearls in his mouth. And finally, they cured Vukubka Keeks' eyes, piercing the pupils of his eyes. And they took all his riches. What? What? They took all of his teeth out of his mouth. These are just the old people that just got introduced to the story. Right? Like the old people are like, oh, just diving in. They're like, we'll pull all of his teeth out. It's like, I don't know how you are gonna like these demon babies that shot this fucking guy because he talked too much. They Xbalanque and Zebulon? I don't remember. Hunhunapoo, sorry. They're douchebags. Then they just go meet these old people that are like, but like, I don't know. I don't think they were gonna be like, hey, let's like fucking ruin his life. But no, they were trying to kill him. They were trying to kill him. So they probably don't give a shit what the old people do. But the old people are like nuts. Like these guys were just gonna shoot him and maybe beat him up to death. That's pretty awful. But these old people are torturing this man. They can you like imagine like doing something like you hate somebody and you want to kill somebody and you're like, all right, someone else wants to do it too. Let's kill this person. Not saying you should ever do that, but if you're in that situation and then they started like skinning somebody or like pulling their teeth out of their head, you'd be like, what? Like I thought I was evil, but like you guys are evil, right? That's the vibe I'm getting. Yeah, it's fucked up. They just pull his teeth out. Then they remove the rest of his teeth, which shone like pearls in his mouth. And finally, they cured Vukubkakeeks' eyes, piercing the pupils. And they took all his money, all his riches. Damn. Fucking then stab his eyes out. But he felt nothing anymore. He only watched what? Because at the advice of Hunahpu and Xbalanque, they took from him all of the things of which he had been so proud. Then Vukubkakeeks died. Hunahpu recovered his arm. Chimalma, the wife of Vukubkakeeks, also perished. Like, wow. Also perished? Nobody also perishes. Not when like they're ripping someone's teeth out next door. They're like, man, this couple died down the block. Like the dude had his like legs ripped off and then he was hit with his own legs. And the wife also died. Like you can't. That's just not a way to have a sentence. Well, I mean, what the fuck happened? Did she like starve to death? Perished is like such a wilting death. Perished is like walking up a mountain until you collapse. Not like being brutally having your eyes poked out, which happened in front of her, apparently. Suburba. She also perished. In this way, Vukubkakeeks lost his riches. He's dead. The healer took all the emeralds and precious stones, which had been his pride here on earth. Besides he said, all my ornaments are my teeth and my eyes. That's all my ornaments are my teeth and my eyes. All my ornaments are my teeth and my eyes. All my ornaments are my teeth and my eyes. All of my ornaments are my teeth and my eyes. Please don't take them from me. Leave them in my head. Leave them in my face. That's where they are. That's where I want to do. I use them to eat and ate. Okay. So they took everything from him, and then he died. And then his wife also perished. And then he lost his money. The healer took all the emeralds and precious stones, which had been his pride here on earth. The old woman and the old man who did this were miraculous beings, and having recovered the arm of Hunhunappu, they put it in place, and it was all right again. Seemingly on the fire for days, because Vukubkakik says, very well, cure my teeth, which are really making me suffer day and night. Which means at the very least it's been a day and a night. So that arm that he ripped off was on the fire for bare minimum, I mean, probably like 12 hours. No. I don't know. If you say day and night, that should mean at least 2 days or at least 2 nights. So you know it's like at least repeating a little, at least half repeating before you say that. I'd say 2. I'd say if you say day in, day out, that should mean 1 full day and 1 full night. Not necessarily in that order. And it includes 1 full evening and dawn and 2 full evenings. 2 full dawns. I'm talking 48-hour period. That's when you can use that term, in my opinion. Day in, day out. All right. So they did this. They were miraculous beings. And then they sewed on his arm and it was all right again. I think that thing was cooking for 48 hours. If these people agree with me. Bare minimum. It was only to bring about the death of Vukubkakiks that they did this, because it seemed wicked to them that he should become so arrogant. Because it seemed wicked to him that he should become so arrogant. Wow. And then the 2 youths went on, having in this way carried out the order of the heart of heaven. Dude, that was a crazy one. What do you guys think about that? My fans. It's nice to finally reach 4 billion subscribers. You know what? I've had enough of it. What did we learn today? Whoops. So these two guys hated this dude. These two kids, I think, hated this guy. They basically followed him to the grocery store and they shot him in the jaw. And then they came to beat him up. But the dude ripped one of the kids' arms off. The kids went to go hang out with some old folks. And they're like, hey, old folks, this dude's an asshole. He took our arm. And they're like, okay. He's like, just go over there and talk about, he has jaw pain, you know. And we'll take it from there. And the old people are like, no problem. And they go over there and like, hey, we'll fix your jaw. He's like, oh, thank God, that's awesome. And then they proceed to rip out all his teeth and then poke his eyes out. That's how he dies. His wife, too. That's it. Someone took all their money. I don't know who the healer is, but that's it. And the moral of the story is those old people were awesome. Because they killed an arrogant guy. That's what the Heart of Heaven wanted. Wiggity, 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 whack, motherfucker. Push the button. Push it.